Like there's these subtle differences, this different way of looking at life, that if you don't know that, hey, there's a culture that fuels the words. The words don't fuel the culture. There's people, there's experiences, there's myths and legends. If you don't know that, then you can learn every word in the dictionary and it's not gonna matter. You'll never understand someone who speaks Spanish. Reagan Garcia. I teach Spanish 1, 2, and 3. My family, it's me, my husband, and we have 2 children, Grayson, who's in PK4, and then Amaya, who's 2. My husband is from Mexico. As soon as I found out that oceanographers didn't actually spend all day in the ocean, once I figured that out, I was like, okay, yeah, that's not for me. I'm gonna be a teacher. I'm from a family of teachers. Firstly, my mom. My mom was a 5th grade science teacher. I actually got to have her in class, and she was just amazing. The way that she could engage her students, the way she made everything so fun and memorable. I was like, I really want to do that. And then I had my cross-country coach. She taught Spanish, and I was like, wow, this has a purpose. Like you could do something and actually speak to people in Spanish and not just learn a vocabulary list. And she's the reason I wanted to be a Spanish teacher. You don't have to do a million pieces of just busy work to learn a language. It's not really the point. And I wish I would have realized that my very first year. I was very traditional in language learning, where we would learn a vocabulary list, take a test, do 8 worksheets over that, and then I would go on to the next thing. But I forgot to include the real purpose of a language, which is connecting and knowing about the people who that is their first language, and that there are people behind the language that make it mean something. Okay, I have an amazing 4th period. It's all girls, which is kind of funny. But my girls, when we were talking about, okay, we're going to bring food from each of the countries that we're looking at, and we're going to share that little piece of culture. It was actually Scarlett Hallgood was like, can we make it a competition? I was like, you know what? Yeah, of course we can. And he wants to be the judge. And so they're, oh, Mr. Black, Miss Blackwood. And so they started calling people out. And I can't remember who it was. And they're like, Jackie.
Okay, Jackie. Hola, Jackie.
Hola, Jackie.
Jackie va a ser la juez. The judge. La juez. So we make first leches, empanadas.
Yeah.
Chicken is spoiled. Thank you so much.
There's people here who you can talk to, you can practice this with. And so they were so excited, and they wrote her a little note, and I actually just took it down to put it on her door, and she happened to be in there. And she was so excited because she's from Panama and she gets to share that with the students. And then today she came in, and they may not have realized it, but she prayed a blessing for them. She blessed them in their learning and their growing. And then she also prayed for all those people who don't get to experience what they get to. And she blessed all the people who weren't getting to eat today. And it was just so amazing to get to have her come in and get to share that with the girls. And the fact that they brought her into their lives, it made me so proud of them.
Yeah, she made beef, and I made chicken. Yeah. And this is mango sorbet.
She said all of the foods were amazing.
Todas. Es bastante difícil porque
It was
todos
very
los países
difficult
tienen buenas comidas.
because all of the countries have great food.
Pero para mí,
But for
Costa
me,
Rica.
Hey.